Your local news and weather from where you live. News Watch 12 Weekend starts now.
Good evening and thanks for joining me tonight on News Watch 12 Weekends. I'm Rachel Eiler. As people start gearing up for the holidays with lights and decorations on their houses and other displays, residents have started to see an increase in damage in the Northwoods. News Watch 12 Rachel Perry reports.
Rhinelander's Christmas lights could bring some light to these dark times. However, a series of vandalism cutting wires might be getting in the way of that.
Taking this away from these kids, taking it away from the community, taking it away from everybody who comes and enjoys this, I really wish you would stop doing it.
Squirrels, sometimes considered as the culprit, but when a straight cut is found,
you get a human type of vandalism.
Left to pick up the pieces, Lights of the Northwoods president Don Hoppy can't find a reason behind the act.
I don't know if it's showing off to friends. I don't know if it's just that they want to be mean. I don't know. I don't do it, so it's hard to tell why they do it unless you do it.
But it's not the first year Lights of the Northwoods finds damage done to their holiday displays, costing them hundreds of dollars to replace. Similar to the park, residents also falling victim to vandals, with teens even caught on camera in the act.
He took something from his pocket. It looks like, I think it was a knife, because, it was like a straight, like a slice, But, he didn't just try to do, one wire. He went to do all of them at once, and so I think he got a good little shock.
Surveillance cameras are now placed in Hodag Park to catch any vandals, and the organization urges the community to come forward with any information they may have.
We'd like to have an apology. We'd like people to understand that there's a major investment in the park itself with the lights and stuff and the infrastructure that we put in to help put on this display.
In Rhinelander, Rachel Perry, Newswatch 12.
Despite the vandalism, the light display will proceed on December 11th. All right, happy Saturday, Andrew. It was quite beautiful out today.
Oh my goodness, yes it was, Rachel. A good day to put up Christmas lights and get all your decorations good to go because we had very mild conditions throughout the day today. Check this out, a look over Rhinelander. We're seeing just lots of clear conditions throughout the day today. Very few gusts of winds coming on through our area. Just a really nice day overall. So we were seeing just a little bit of cloud coverage passing through the area. We'll see more develop through the overnight hours and wake up to partly cloudy skies. Still some sunshine will hang out for the rest of our weekend, though today was really the hot day to get outside. So right now we're looking at wind speeds between a good 0 to 5 miles per hour coming out of the southwest. We'll watch a shift in our wind pattern come for us tomorrow. Winds coming out of the northwest as we progress through our Sunday. Looking for your rest of the night tonight. We're going to have a pretty warm night for the rest of our Saturday. Lows getting to the low 30s. Average for this time of year being 16 degrees, so a good 15 degrees above normal for this time of year. A really awesome night for us ahead for our Saturday. We'll have more weather coming on up.
Thank you, Andrew. Well, today's coronavirus report leans closer to where the state has been over recent weeks. DHS reports 5,033 new coronavirus cases after receiving 9,443 test results. That's going to mean that 53.3% came back positive, and that's going to equal about every one of 2 results testing positive. Now, it's one of the highest positivity rates that the state has recorded since testing began earlier this year. Meanwhile, there's still major development in the move to get Americans vaccinated. One airline already flying in doses of the vaccine, as well as more than 7 tons of dry ice to keep it all cold, all ahead of FDA approval. NBC's Gabe Gutierrez reports.
Tonight, the first doses of Pfizer's COVID-19 vaccine are on the move. A source familiar with the planning tells NBC News that United Airlines has already flown its first chartered cargo flight to the U.S. from Brussels to Chicago with the vaccine on board. It'll be distributed if and when the vaccine is approved by regulators. United won't confirm details, but says it will support a vaccine distribution effort on a global scale. The FAA says it's supporting the first mass air shipment of a vaccine. A source familiar with the process tells NBC News the agency is allowing United to carry 15,000 pounds of dry ice per flight, 5 times more than usually permitted, to keep the doses cold. For frontline workers across the country, it can't come soon enough.
It's been really tough for us. resources have been stretched thin, the staff has been stretched thin.
Now, advisors to the CDC have called an emergency meeting for Tuesday to vote on who should be the first to get a vaccine.
Well, I would tell Americans that they're going to need to be patient. While the first doses may be distributed and put into people by the end of this year, the people that are most likely going to get it will be healthcare personnel and perhaps residents of long-term care facilities.
The CDC estimates there are 21 million healthcare personnel, 87 million essential workers, 100 million adults with high-risk medical conditions, and 53 million others 65 and older. The CDC will issue recommendations, but it'll be up to states to decide who gets the vaccine first. Some are already sounding the alarm.
Right now, only approximately $340 million has been given to the states for the distribution and administration of the vaccine. So we do require more federal funding.
New York has already released its priority list, with healthcare workers being among the first group.
Now, while there is broad agreement about healthcare workers, the CDC's advisors on Tuesday plan to debate whether residents in long-term care facilities or nursing homes should be in that first group or whether more testing is needed. Across the nation, shoppers continue to prepare for holidays. Thousands are helping support small businesses by shopping local on Small Business Saturday. That's going to include Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, who visited a holiday market in Washington, D.C. Harris and her husband, Doug, visited the market with D.C.'s Mayor Muriel Bowser and her husband. Small retailers in cities nationwide are opening longer this weekend and offering incentives to encourage people to keep shopping local and help save small businesses struggling amid the pandemic. Vice President-elect Harris made a number of purchases at the artisan booths while still urging the community to continue to shop local during this time of need.
They're suffering. We want to support our small businesses. They are always really part of an essential part of the lifeblood of a community, part of the civic and social fabric of a community. And sadly, since COVID started, 1 in 4 small businesses in our country has closed.
Since the traditional one-day sale is difficult to do during COVID-19 restrictions, many small businesses are spreading out their sales and promotions for several days or weeks during the holiday season.
What is important is getting a handle on this virus, opening back up our small businesses, and focusing on the experts in all areas. As you know, we've been meeting with everyone from labor leaders to heads of Fortune 500 companies. We are meeting with mayors, we're meeting with governors, bipartisan, and that's what we're going to continue to do.
And many businesses are still offering more curbside services and online sales. Now let's take a look at yesterday. Black Friday online sales did hit a new record this year. That's according to data from Adobe Analytics. Consumers spent an estimated $9 billion the day after Thanksgiving. That's up 22% from the last year. But the company expects Cyber Monday to be the largest online sales day in U.S. history, with estimated spending up to $12.7 billion. The data reflects the trend of more consumers shopping online for things they bought in person before the pandemic. Well, now more than ever, it's important to start spreading a little extra joy and be kinder to one another. When we return, we'll hear from one local bakery here in the Northwoods joining the force to help spread kindness. That's going to be after Maine weather with Andrew Kiefer right here on Newswatch 12 Weekends.
It's Black Friday all weekend long at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Don't miss your last chance to save up to 70% off doorbusters and special buys. Plus bonus discounts up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. This weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
For too many people, this can be the gateway to opioid addiction.
My son was in pain. He needed something after surgery. I was prescribed opioids. I didn't realize the risk.
Our family was changed forever by opioids.
Meet 3 everyday Americans whose lives were devastated by opioid addiction.
Everyone says, it can't happen to me. It can't happen to me.
It can't happen to me.
Tell that to my son.
Tell that to the 3 million people who become long-term opioid users every year after surgery. The truth is, we didn't know we had options other than opioids after surgery, but now we do.
I never thought addiction would be part of my life story, but it is.
Visit planagainstpain.com/gateway to hear their full stories and learn about non-opioid options for managing pain after surgery.
For over 100 years, JDC has been a lifeline for the most vulnerable people all over the world. Because we don't just place our faith in a better tomorrow, we build it. Learn more at jdc.org.
Do you want to check out this place?
Looks like just another apparel company.
Oh, come on.
They have lots of hats.
And they have home decor.
They have a ton of apparel too. And coffee!
Hooked and Tagged Black Friday sale, downtown Eagle River.
It's Black Friday all weekend long at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Don't miss your last chance to save up to 70% off doorbusters and special buys. Plus bonus discounts up to an extra 20% off our sale prices store-wide. This weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Welcome back. So today we had a very nice day all across north central Wisconsin. Look at these high temperatures, almost breaking 50 all across the region. We were so close, a lot of upper 40s. Still a very warm, very nice, relaxing, comfortable day for us for really good temperatures. No records broken though, however. We were pretty close though, records being in the upper 50s to 60 degrees in Wausau. Still overall a really nice day, really unseasonably warm temperatures. Right now we are cooling off a little bit though, seeing temperatures approaching freezing. We'll get a couple degrees cooler than this for the rest of the night tonight. Lows expected to be hovering around 30 degrees throughout the north woods. We will also stay dry throughout the overnight as well and mostly into the rest of the week. So here we are looking at very clear conditions for our Saturday night. We'll start to see more clouds rolling on in through the early hours of Sunday. So a little bit of overcast skies to get into the morning, though those will break up nicely, giving us still plenty of sunshine throughout the day on Sunday. And what's this? Maybe just a little bit of snowfall coming through the area. Kind of a very light chance for that to be actually happening. If it does, we're just going to be seeing a few flurries moving on through our area. Not a whole lot there. So let's look at the chances there. So pretty low overall. So here we are looking from Saturday into Sunday. There we go. That little bit of a bump to give us a chance of seeing a few snow showers. Very low chances of that coming on through. Just some lake effect snow flurries through the north woods. So we'll stay dry overall. We will also be seeing some gusty winds coming through the area, so generally wind speeds are going to be between a good 5 to 10 miles per hour getting into tomorrow, though gusts could get up to upwards of 25 miles per hour through the overnight into tomorrow. So let's see how that looks here. So we're seeing winds coming in from the southwest, and then the gusts start picking up into our Sunday, and then we see a shift in that wind pattern, winds coming out of the northwest, allowing us to see those lake effect snow flurries coming on through, and winds really tapering off then into Monday. Gusts getting down to being between a good 5 to 10 miles per hour, some cases getting up to 15. Otherwise, really Saturday and Sunday are going to be our biggest chances for seeing gusty winds. We're also going to be seeing for the upcoming week seasonable temperatures after such a warm day today. We have Monday to get through though, 26 degrees for a high. Other than that, we level out pretty nicely. Averages right now for this time of year being about 31 degrees. So we'll hover right around there nicely throughout the rest of the weekend. We have one more warm day into our Sunday, 35 degrees of a high. So really enjoyable temperatures still to come. So let's look at how this looks on Monday. So here's the dip in the jet stream that's going to be coming through our area into Monday. There it goes, canvassing our area. And there's the jet stream bringing in those cool temperatures for us into Monday, allowing us to see that high of only reaching 26 degrees. But then we warm up a little bit for the rest of the week. Temperatures recovering to about 30 degrees. So here we are tonight, seeing mostly clear conditions into the overnight hours until we start to see some clouds build into tomorrow morning. Sunday high is going to be about 35 degrees, and we will see more clouds lingering throughout the entire day, and maybe a couple possible snow flurries, though we'll still see some sunshine peeking on through. Here's a look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. Really dry conditions coming for us for the rest of the week, and seasonable temperatures to take us through the rest of the week. Really an awesome forecast coming on up for you. That's it for weather for now. Let's hear more from Rachel.
Thank you, Andrew. The Autism Society of Central Wisconsin is partnering with businesses around the Northwoods to educate locals about an autism-friendly community. Newswatch 12 Sierra Whaley visited a local bakery, joining that society to help spread kindness one bite at a time.
It doesn't cost anything to be kind.
Those are the words of Sherry Kruger, owner of Sherry Sweet Sensations, creating an autism-friendly environment with her Northwood Sweet Tooth store.
It was brought up to me by a friend of mine who deals with children mostly that have autism, but she knows a little bit about it and she specializes in it, and she brought it up to me, and it just kind of fell in line with something that I would want to do.
To add a little sprinkle of kindness to every customer that walks in.
Just to know, like, sometimes lighting bothers people, sometimes noise bothers people. You know, we usually have music playing in the background and things, and that might be bothersome to somebody.
And it's actually encouraged for business owners to consider their visuals. Larger text or brighter colors can make the selection process a whole lot sweeter. President of the Central Wisconsin Autism Society, Annalisa Kenya, urges communities to incorporate autism-friendly guidelines because it doesn't just help them, but the whole family too.
There's not a lot of education or support once you find out a loved one has autism. So a lot of that education support ended up coming to me from the Autism Society, where I started finding other people who understood what I was going through and wouldn't judge my son.
Through every cupcake or pastry, Kruger wants to extend kindness, always knowing it'll come back around.
It's not necessarily that you have to have autism or an affliction of some sort or a condition. It's maybe you're just having a bad day, and we have them, you have them, everybody gets something on a day-to-day basis. So just be kind, and there are ways that aren't costing you any money to just be kind to other people.
In Tomahawk, Sierra Whaley, Newswatch 12.
Gun season coming to a close for deer hunters, and Nate Myhawk is going to join us next to introduce us to some influential women here in the Northwoods.
That's right, Rachel. We'll get to meet some incredible women who are taking to the woods for that prize buck. Plus, we'll also check in with some high school basketball action around the Northwoods. Make sure you stick with us.
Struggling with the battle of the bulge? Going to the gym is time-consuming and costs a fortune. Introducing Slim Cycle, the 2-in-1 fitness breakthrough that gives you twice the results in half the time. Just take a seat and start pedaling your way to a slimmer you right in your own home. One machine that combines a full cardio blast workout with arm resistance to sculpt lean muscle mass as you pedal your way thin.
People love working out on this bike. It adds the cardio with the strength training. And when you put that combination together, that's when we get the most increased benefit from workout.
Only Slim Cycle transforms from the upright to recumbent position. With 2.5 inches of superior cushion and memory foam backrest, it'll be the most comfortable ride of your life, guaranteed. The seat adjusts to fit anyone from 4'11" to 6'4" and holds up to 300 pounds. There's 8 levels of magnetic resistance and a super smooth pedaling system to sculpt your body in as little as 10 minutes a day.
Even just 10 minutes on a Slim Cycle, I feel good. I feel like I've accomplished something.
And Slim Cycle is completely silent. With large digital display and built-in heart rate monitor, it tracks all your information right at your fingertips. Plus, it even folds in half and is on wheels for easy storage. Traditional bikes are uncomfortable and cost a fortune. Now, Slim Cycle can be yours for the factory direct price of only 6 payments of $39.99. But wait, order in the next 15 minutes and we'll take 1 entire payment off. We'll also include 10 free, fun, downloadable videos featuring live fitness classes. Plus the adjustable Slim Away belt, free. Wrap it around your waist for a slimmer look. Or to maximize your workout, we'll even ship it to you absolutely free. Slim Cycle also comes with a 100% satisfaction guarantee. You can get the entire Slim Cycle program, 10 downloadable workouts, Slim Away belt, plus free shipping for the incredible price of just 5 payments of $39.99. So order now.
Call 1-800-685-2703. That's 1-800-685-2703 or visit buyslimcycle.com. So call 1-800-685-2703.
Sports Watch 12 starts now.
For the past 2 seasons, the Great Northern Conference title has been just out of reach for the Lakeland girls basketball team. So this year, their mission is to reclaim that crown. And they open the season tonight at home against Wausau West. This game, tight early on, and I didn't know the bank was open this late on a Saturday. Grace Mikulski counts all the same, and the Warriors out in front. Last year, Juliana Ouimet was second in the state in assists per game. She's dishing one out here. Lily Fortier with a layup. T-Birds down 3, and they kept picking away. Amaya White, the little floater, gets the friendly bounce for the bucket, but Wausau West just kept pounding down low. Kylie Deaton blowing past her defender for the lay-in, and the Warriors get the dub 81-64. A year ago, the Crandon girls team made the coveted trip to Green Green Bay for the state tournament, but fell just shy of the ultimate goal. And in their season opener tonight, they took on Merrill, but fell in overtime. The Blue Jays pick up the huge win, 52-48. The Leona Wabeno girls took the trip to Shiocton, but the Rebels fell 40-33. Hitting the ice now, Northern Edge girls went all the way to Neenah to take on the defending state champs Fox City Stars. Northern Edge was outshot tonight, and the Stars came out on fire. They defend their home ice 8-1 the final. Tomorrow marks the final day of the deer gun season, and even if you did not see a buck over the last week, you may have seen a few differences in the woods this year. And that's because Wisconsin saw a 9% increase in women hunters. I sat down with a few of them to find out what got them interested in the sport.
My dad grew up going hunting his whole life, so just watching him, leave and, come back with a deer, and I thought that was really exciting, and
take us with him like second weekend of deer camp just to get us out in the woods. I'm sure he didn't see a thing because we moved and made a bunch of noise and whatever else. With four of us, they'd take us on drives too. And we didn't carry guns at that age, obviously, but we could make a lot of noise in the woods. Most of us still hunt, and I'm passing that down to my kids now.
I know you said like your dad, you saw him go out every single year and bring back deer. So was it kind of like you were hounding him like, hey, are you going to take me with? Are you going to take me with? Or how did that sort of...
That was a little sticky situation. He was concerned because I'm partially deaf myself. I wear a hearing aid. So finally he took me out. The first time he just wanted me to sit by him and see if I liked it or not. And I'm like, no, absolutely. I love it. I want to start.
Do you know more and more women that are getting involved in hunting the last couple of years, whether this year is their first year or if they've just started picking it up in the last several years?
Well, most of my classmates are boys that hunt, but I have one of my classmates that hunts, and she is around my age.
If women out there have a slight thought of interest of hunting, don't be afraid. Make that dream come true, even if you have the slightest thought of wanting to try.
Now make sure you keep it right here. We'll have more news for you right after the break.
It's Black Friday all weekend long at Furniture and Appliance Mart. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off top brand mattresses and doorbusters. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year on the mattresses of your dreams. Plus free quick ship delivery this weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
On December 7, 2005, I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. As I was searching for the bomb, the bad guy and the bomb found me first. After the explosion, I was left with a 1% chance of living from the injuries I sustained. During my road to recovery, it was a challenge, mostly trying to figure out what life would be like with my new physical injuries. But throughout that road to recovery, I had a tremendous amount of support from friends and families and the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes. The primary mission of the Coalition to Salute America's Heroes is to offer financial emergency assistance to veterans and their families. In most cases, there is a loved one back at home who has to drop everything they're doing to be at that veteran's bedside. And of course, there are huge financial burdens that come along with that. After veterans come through the Coalition's program, they are ready to be back into society, ready to go back to work, and ready to be a leader in their own community.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
What a lousy summer. Seems like we spend most of it stuck inside. That's all about to change, because we're going to take you from sedentary to sledentary. November is our 12th year anniversary, and to celebrate every Saturday, we've got a brand new snowmobile to give away. 4 glorious sleds with $500 cash each. Sledentary is legendary. Slide into Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg. Must be 21 or over to play.
It's Black Friday all weekend long at Furniture and Appliance Mart. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off top brand mattresses and doorbusters. Don't miss the biggest savings of the year on the mattresses of your dreams. Plus free quick ship delivery this weekend only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Welcome back. Well, an 8th grader in DeForest is celebrating this month after guessing which way all 50 states in the presidential election would be called if they would go to red or blue. The challenge is pretty new, created by a UW-Madison grad and former social studies teacher who wanted to get students excited about learning more. Than 10,000 students from every state participated in the national challenge, and only 4 students picked the perfect map.
learning a lot about the election and diving in and, thinking about politics in different ways than they see their parents doing, which is often pretty divisive. But we're just seeing that they enjoy doing this and they enjoy learning about politics and elections this way. And so it seems to be a less controversial and a more fun way to do it.
For 8th grade student Grace, it was her first time participating in the challenge. She says she wasn't interested in politics before this, and she really didn't think she even had a chance of winning.
I researched a little bit, to figure out what states would be blue or red, and I looked at some states that have already been called at the beginning, and I did get really into it. I got really competitive, and I really tried my best.
Congrats to all the winners. When we return, your final look at weather with Andrew. We'll be right back. Stick with us.
Hey, no cell phones at the table.
But it's Grandma.
Hi, Mom.
It's Slumberland's biggest Thanksgiving sale in 3 years. You'll get an additional 25% off our already low prices at Slumberland.
What does it look like when a life is truly changed?
I feel a sense of accomplishment because I built a house. This house has brought us financial independence.
It's a great place to raise a family.
Strength, fuerza.
When I look back where we've come from to where we are today, it makes my heart very happy.
Potential.
Potencia.
For me, this house means all of us together.
Sorry. Together.
Security.
Security.
Every family dreams to have their own house. This house changed our lives.
Habitat for Humanity is at work in your community and around the world. Through shelter, we empower.
Jessica, we need to leave right now. I need to get something.
There's a meaning no one knows. Wait until we set free.
So what's the empty suitcase for?
The grand prize trophy. Confidence. Pass it on.
I was born to be somebody.
Dear Wallet, Toyota Black Friday is revving up. Packing the tech, packing the style, packing the safety, and packing the deals. The best part about Toyota Black Friday, you can get it all to go in one sleek package. Yours, Toyota. Get 1.9% APR for 60 months plus $500 APR bonus cash on a new 2021 RAV4. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota, let's go places.
Gold Medal Trailer Sales off Highway 51 in Merrill has new and used trailers, full service customer service department, large selection of parts, and now offering trailer rentals.
With all this family fun time, you need a good night's sleep. Come to Slumberland's huge Thanksgiving mattress sale and get an extra 25% off our already low prices. Get this Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress for just $3.99, only at Slumberland.
Welcome back to your final look at weather. We're watching clear skies through our overnight tonight, starting to see some clouds into Sunday morning. Those clouds will continue to stay throughout the day on Sunday, though not giving up some pockets of sunshine throughout the day. So we'll call it mostly cloudy skies to move on ahead. Temperatures are going to continue to be a little bit warm for the rest of the weekend. We'll take a dip below average, getting to that 26 degrees on Monday. Here we go. Highs today, almost 50 degrees. And a final look at your Northwoods Furniture and Mattress 7-day forecast. A pretty nice week ahead. Lots of sunshine to come.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Andrew. That is pretty. I'm happy that we have a little bit of warm weather before we get into the brink of winter. For now, that's it for your news around the Northwoods. I'm Rachel Eiler. I will see you tomorrow night.